All right, guys, welcome to the show. I am the king of quarters, and I just need a quarter of your time. Let's talk about the NFL. It is Thursday. It opens tonight. You got Pittsburgh and New England. What does that mean for fantasy owners? Well, Le'Veon Bell's not in, and that's fine. But let's talk about something special here. You got Danny Amendola. Why is he special? I'll tell you why. Because you got Brandon LaFell, a little banged up. I'll tell you why. Because you got Julian Edelman a little banged up, and you got Brandon LaFell not playing, so now Danny Amendola becomes your number one wide receiver. Is he good for 16 points? Yeah, you better well damn believe it. That Pittsburgh defense is not all there. So, if you got Amendola, he's worth a start. Check your lineup. It's still time. I would go with that. All right, now, draft day injuries. Jordy Nelson went drafted in 100% of all the leagues. So, quite high, too. Second rounder, mostly third rounder. Now, I went to the social networks, and I had asked opinions of what does that mean for Aaron Rodgers. So, Tyrone Lee from Facebook in our fantasy football group, he's not worried. Rodgers can throw to anybody. At Twitter, at FFootballGoat, all right, let's talk about some draft day injuries. Jordy Nelson, drafted 100% of leagues, third, fourth round, number one wide receiver. Everybody got him. But now he's not playing. So what does that mean for your roster? Well, you're beat. But I'll tell you what, I went to social networks, and I had asked what does that mean for, more importantly, Aaron Rodgers. Let's see. From Facebook, Fantasy Football Group, you got Tyrone Lee. He is not worried. He can throw to anybody. Twitter, FFootballGoat, still will be great. Number 2 quarterback, not a first rounder. Also, I put out the question, NFC East, Eagles, Giants, Cowboys, who's the best fantasy quarterback? Again, Tyrone Lee from Facebook, he's going Tony Romo, only because Bradford hasn't played yet. I think Bradford is a really good fantasy pick. Definitely early in the season, because if he goes down, you beat. But right now, use him for when he's good. He's got some good matchups, and they look like lightning in preseason. Steve Clancy, my boy, on Facebook. Romo, but you have a tough choice. Now, let's talk about this week. Let's talk about today. The Giants, who I didn't even know, had James Jones. I'm going to take a shot in the dark here. Grab James Jones, put him in. He's going to be playing in Green Bay. He's the starting slot receiver without Jordy Nelson, and Randall Cobb is a little banged up. You know, James Jones is a hot pick right now, and I'll tell you why. 2012, James Jones puts up 14 touchdowns. Anybody who puts up 14 touchdowns in fantasy football should be in your lineup starting. Number 2, in 2013, the year after, 800 yards. However, he missed 2 games. So, you have a 1,000-yard receiver the very next year. 2014, he goes to Oakland, and we can all understand that. 2015, playing again with Aaron Rodgers again, and in the slot position. He's going to be on the field all day. You know, Green Bay's got Chicago this weekend. That's huge. If you don't have James Jones in your lineup playing this week, you're crazy. He's available at 100%. He's only on 1% of all leagues because I got him, so I'm probably the only person who owns him. However, if you want to grab him, if you're a little light on wideouts because, your draft didn't work out, grab James Jones, put him in, let him go against the Bears, and watch yourself get a 16-point day. 100 yards and touchdowns. James Jones. All right. I'm the king of quarters. Thank you for joining me. This was a quarter of your time. Check out my sister show, From Inside the Mind, on YouTube. And, the show's been going 8 years now, and it's going to kick off again Sunday. So don't miss out. We'll see you next week.